Breaking news tonight. Brooklyn Beckham has just broken his silence in the most explosive way possible after years of speculation, rumors, and whispers about a family feud with his parents David and Victoria Beckham. Brooklyn has finally spoken out, and what he's saying is absolutely shocking. In a 6-page statement released just hours ago, the eldest Beckham son is pulling back the curtain on what's really been happening behind closed doors. And trust me, this is not the Beckham family story you think you know. Let's get into it. And people noticed. The media started asking questions. Where was Brooklyn? Why wasn't he with his family during these milestone moments? Then the rumors started flying. Tabloids claimed that Brooklyn had blocked his mother, Victoria, on social media. Sources whispered that Nicola was controlling him, keeping him away from his family. The narrative became toxic. Brooklyn was being manipulated by his wife, cut off from the people who raised him. But tonight, Brooklyn is setting the record straight. And the truth, according to him, is the complete opposite of what we've been told. In a 6-page statement posted online this evening, Brooklyn Beckham didn't hold back. And what he's revealing is stunning. First, he directly addresses the rumors that Nicola controls him. Brooklyn calls this narrative completely false. But then, and this is where it gets really intense, he flips the script entirely. Brooklyn claims that he has been the one who's been controlled, not by his wife, but by his own parents for most of his life. Let that sink in for a moment. He goes on to describe multiple incidents where he felt let down by his family. He talks about feeling unsupported at his own wedding, one of the most important days of his life. He paints a picture of a family dynamic that's nothing like the polished image we've seen for years. And perhaps most shockingly, Brooklyn makes it clear he does not want reconciliation. He's not looking to patch things up. What he wants is peace, privacy, and happiness with his wife. In his own words, he rejects a life shaped by image, press, and manipulation. That's a direct shot at the very foundation of the Beckham brand. Now let's talk about what this means for the Beckham empire. Because, make no mistake, this is about more than just family drama. David and Victoria Beckham have spent decades building one of the most powerful celebrity brands in the world. They're fashion icons, business moguls, cultural influencers. Their image is built on success, style, and family unity. That family image has been central to everything they do, from Netflix documentaries to carefully curated Instagram posts. The Beckhams have controlled their narrative with precision. But Brooklyn's statement, this is a crack in the armor. This is the kind of public, messy family conflict that celebrities like the Beckhams usually manage to keep behind closed doors. And it's incredibly damaging because if the public starts to question the authenticity of the Beckham family brand, what else starts to unravel? So where do things go from here? The press has already reached out to David and Victoria for comment. So far, silence, no response. And that's interesting because the Beckhams are usually masters at managing their public image. They don't let stories like this spiral out of control, but this time they're dealing with their own son. This isn't a tabloid rumor they can dismiss. This is Brooklyn speaking in his own voice, making serious allegations about his upbringing. The question is, how will they respond? Will they release their own statement? Will they try to reconcile privately? Or will this turn into a full-blown public battle? One thing is certain, the entertainment world is watching, and so are we. Brooklyn Beckham's statement tonight has pulled back the curtain on one of the world's most famous families. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates on this story. I'll see you in the next one.